Hi everyone, welcome to today's reading. You know, your hard work is about to pay off. Might not feel like it. You have been putting a lot into it and you might be feeling a little bit poop. But now is not the time to throw in the towel. Mercury slowing down really pushes that sense of being tired, fatigued, overwhelmed. Just to remind yourself that you're heading on that journey, that you're going in the direction that you're wanting to go. Just do one little thing at a time. And each day you'll be like, do something towards my goal. And sometimes the little things that we can do is just listen. It's not even physically taxing, it can be emotionally taxing. Just listen to how people are feeling. Talk, reflect. It's all a part of the deal too. So it's not always about doing physical stuff that's exhausting for us. It's just sometimes being around people and listening and being polite and being engaged, even though we're like tired. All right. So your hard work is about to pay off. It's going to all come together. Don't give up on yourself at this point. All right. You know the deal. The deal for today is I pick one card for each of the months, and the card for you, the reading for you, is the month of your birthday. Okay, so we start in, just open for you. Start in April, because April is the beginning of the energy year. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, and one for everyone. Yeah, so here she is. She is taking care of what appears difficult. The baby is crying, and it's very hard to get the baby to stop crying. We hear all these things like, check if its nappy needs changing, give it a feed, give it a hug. It all sounds really easy, doesn't it? But it's damn exhausting, and that's kind of like where we're at. There's so much detail to what we're wanting to achieve. And so we see down here, Mercury is like hidden under her skirt. It's kind of like it's hard to sort of say what you really think and feel, and that's a part of the deal this weekend. April babies. Yeah. You're like, oh my God, I'm so exhausted. I don't want to think about anything. I just want to think about fun. I just want to do fun things. But there are some little things that need doing. And if you don't get them done, then you fall down the hole in the bridge because you're not really thinking about next week and the week after that and where you're headed. Write down a plan and tick off those little things as small as they may be. May babies. You're looking at what's frustrating you and it's just making you more frustrated. So how do we achieve anything out of that? This is your responsibility to look away from the stress and the demands that are being put on you and just switch. I poke myself in the eye with what I'm about to say, or what Spirit's getting me to say is just switch it off. So switch off that you have meant to get everything done and you're supposed to be some sort of superwoman or superman. Just do what you can do, and then if it's not working, then step back. It'll start to work after a while. Just give it some time. June babies. Yeah, well, literally, June babies, you need to acknowledge that you are tired, and notice that that is a challenge, and it's actually okay for you to say, can you help me so I can just have a little rest for a bit? So whoever it is that you need to ask, because there is quite a lot of detail for you. And the thing is, if you don't notice and you don't slow down and you don't have a rest, that we get sick. Yeah, we do. Okay, July babies. Good news coming, and this could be getting what you wish for, whatever aspect it is, some kind of tidying up for something that's been quite untidy, some kind of offer in regard to your role, or it can be that it's just something out of the blue, something that you've wanted as well, though it's not completely out of the blue. Let's not go into the fate department, but this could even be that you or your partner has organised a trip away and it's all coming together. There's just some kind of coming together for you and you get what you wish for. August babies. Always looks a bit scary, this card, but he's not scary at all, really. It's just that you're thinking to yourself, these people are pretending that they like me or they're pretending to give me what I want. And you're like, is it legit? And Spirit's like, So trust your first thought. Why are you thinking, is it legit? It's because there's something about these people that's just not authentic. And so just notice your feeling, notice that you've been given a little bit of prior warning about that. And how do we cope with that? We acknowledge and we stay in control. We don't just go with the flow in this regard to the situation or person. I did get a sneak peek then. September. So September, after all that worrying about the detail, everything is coming together. Okay, so there's a really good opportunity coming for you because you have handled a situation, right? And it builds your confidence and you feel it, not just a sort of reward or a flow back to you in a positive way from your work or family, but can also just be from spirit where you feel a real strong sense of connection. October, when you feel like people are working against you, well, they may well be. So, what are you doing? Take back control, leave them to it. It's not for you to fix. When you try to fix, that's when we feel like hopeless. So, it's saying, I am okay, you are not okay, and saying, I am going to move into the parts of life that make me feel okay, right? And not buying into the negativity. It's just dragging you down into this spiral of Shatola. November. No rush. No rush. If you feel like there's a whole lot of things that you're meant to do, too bad. Not doing them. Not today. Not this weekend. Nope. Nope. No is the magic word for November people. December people. Yeah, so December, there is a project that you've been working on. It's taken a long time for it to come together. It's still gradually coming together, but it is coming together, and you know it is. But it seems to be, going down a very slow path. But there's a little bit more research, a little bit more study, a little bit more that's be useful for you. So download a book to listen to through the weekend, or pick up a book to read, or watch a YouTube about the subject, or something to do with that goal that you have. That'll help you feel more inspired, and there's always more to learn. January babies. This is time to strategize with the people that are important to you, whether that's a partner, whether that's work, however that pans out. Put some music on and get some strategy happening. Sometimes it's about doing the action, and sometimes about creating the strategy, not necessarily completing the action, but having a strategy. February babies. You have got yourself into a pickle and you are just completely pickleized by some people, and they are loving it. They are loving that you are not in a good space. So Spirit says, why are you noticing them? Because out of all the people that you could notice in your life, they're not that important. So Spirit is encouraging you to focus on the opportunity that this brings for you to move into a new set of friends or a new job, because if it's to do with your job, just be like, oh, I see, this is not for me. So it's okay to start looking for another job. Doesn't mean you are getting a job tomorrow or anything. You will, but well, not tomorrow, but soon. So Spirit's like, it's flip it into an opportunity. When you recognize that people are being really horrible, instead of being like, oh, people are being really horrible, yeah, that's Spirit's way of saying, over, move on. Remember that. March babies, you are gifted with seeing a different perspective, and this builds your confidence and also builds your family, it builds your community, it builds your friendship groups. Well done. And the weird thing about it is that what Spirit says is you feel like an imposter. You feel like any minute they're going to figure out that I'm not that great. Oh, well, maybe you keep thinking that, but actually, Spirit says you're not an imposter. You are the real deal. And on that note, have a wonderful weekend.